All right, we've made it to Wednesday, and we're gonna be focusing on our strict press today. Now, in the last few weeks of the cycle, we had like 3 or 4 movements that we were moving through, and strict press was one of them, but now we're gonna just focus on our strict press, see if we can get a little bit heavier than we've been going. So we're gonna go from the rack. For the strict press, again, grabbing about thumb distance from the knurling or the rough part on the bar, get a full grip. You're gonna walk in until your throat touches the bar, and then pop those elbows up just a little bit so that the bar is sitting on your shoulders and not in your hands. From there, you'll take a step back. Legs are gonna be a little more narrow than your squat. You're gonna squeeze your legs nice and tight, squeeze your belly, pull your chin back out of the way, press straight up. Once that bar passes your forehead, you're gonna push your head through the bar to finish the rep, okay? You should end with your arms in line with your ears. As you come down, tuck the elbows in, you're gonna kiss your shoulders with the bar and drive it straight back up, okay? No legs, just press. After our strict press, we're gonna go into a conditioning that involves double unders, kettlebell swings, shuttle runs, and wall walks. So starting out, we've got our jump rope for our double unders. Remember, the only way to get good at double unders is practicing double unders, okay? So the rope passes under your feet twice with every jump. Focus on keeping the elbows in, spin those wrists fast, okay? If you need to add a couple singles and then a double, a couple singles, double, or one single, one double, do whatever works, but really try and get some double unders in today. After our double unders, we have kettlebell swings. We are doing American swings, so we're going all the way up overhead. Again, kettlebell swings are more of a posterior chain movement, so we want to send the hips back, and then the faster we stand up and pop those hips, the easier that bell's gonna float up into the air. Think of your arms as like ropes. They're like long and loose, like ropes. We use the hips and then pop the weight up. I want to see the bottom of the bell pointing to the ceiling with the arms locked out at the top. You definitely don't have to pause here, okay, but that's our finished position. And then at the bottom, we're staying pretty high. Wrists are touching the inner thighs, not the elbows, okay? So keep it pretty high, use those hips, jump the weight up every rep, okay? Next we have shuttle runs, okay? So you're gonna be running down and back, touch the ground, turn around, touch the ground, turn around, pretty straightforward on that one. And then lastly, finishing with one of my favorite movements, the wall walk. Now, wall walk starts on the ground, chest and thighs touching the ground. You're gonna do a push-up first, take the biggest step you can, both feet on the wall, and then you're gonna start making your way into the wall. Ideally at the top, only the nose and toes touch the wall, and then you're gonna walk yourself all the way back down. The rep finishes when the chest and thighs are on the ground, okay? If you're not comfortable going all the way up, you can take your step up and then just walk yourself in as far as you're comfortable with, glance at your toes for a sec, and then walk it all the way back down, okay? Last thing I want to say about the wall walk, at the top, I really want you to focus on only the nose and toes part. So I'd rather see you push your hips over your shoulders. So let's say I'm getting all the way up there, and this is about as far as I can go. I definitely don't want to see you lay your stomach and thighs on the wall. I would rather see you push your toes in to the wall and stack your hips over your shoulders and then walk yourself all the way back down, okay? So really focus on your form on these. Let's find a good handstand line at the top, all right? Finishing off our day today, we've got some single arm bent over dumbbell rows, which are gonna look like this, all right? I like to use a bench, okay? You can also use your knee, but make sure your back stays nice and straight and we're not doing like a lawnmower row, okay? Then we have a front plank. You can either do this on your hands or elbows, but let's focus on pushing up through the upper back, okay? So I don't want to see any wrinkles in your shirt. I want you to spread your shoulder blades apart as far as you can. And our last movement, last but not least, dumbbell curls, okay? We've been getting our curls in on Wednesday, so let's keep it up. Extend the arms at the bottom, bring them all the way up, full extension every time. Have fun.